Children, let us do some sums of practice at 3.1, and today we are going to understand about the theorem of tangent segments. And what is this theorem? Let us see. It says if there is a circle with center O, then the lengths, and there is an external point, then the lengths of the two tangent segments, these are the two tangent segments, and this tangent is intersecting the circle at one and only one point, and even the other tangent also is intersecting the circle at one and only one point. Let us name it as AB and DB. So AB and DB are two tangents. These lengths of the two tangent to a circle drawn from an external point are equal to each other. They say that AB is equal to DB. This is the theorem of tangent segments. So we can say that side AB is equal to side DB, and let us use this theorem in question number 2 of exercise practice set 3.1. In that particular question, what is given? See, a circle with center O, and from there is an external point R. From the point R, segment RM and segment RN are the tangent segments, children. These are the two tangent segments touching the circle at point M and point N. And already it is given to us OR is 10 centimeters and radius of the circle. So let us join OM, which will be a radius. OM is equal to 5 centimeters. Let us also join ON, which is one more radius of the circle, and even this is 5 centimeters. So the first question given to us is, what is the length of each tangent segment? That is, they are asking MR is how much and NR is how much. So let us see the solution. What is the solution for this? RM and RN are the, children, we already know RM and RN are tangent segments. They are drawn from point R, children, which is an external point, from an external means out of the circle, external point R to the circle with center O. This circle is having a center O. This is an external point R. From the external point R, RM and RN, the tangents are drawn. Therefore, by tangent theorem, what we have is RM is perpendicular to OM, and the tangent RM is perpendicular to OM, which is the radius, as well as the tangent RN is also perpendicular to ON, the radius. So therefore we can say that angle OMR and angle ONR is equal to 90 degrees. Alright. So if these two are 90 degrees, then we have the right angles, the right angled triangle OMR. What do we have? By Pythagoras theorem, we have to write that by Pythagoras theorem, OM square, that is side 1 the square plus MR the square, that is side 2 the square, is equal to OR the square, that is hypotenuse the square. So OM is already given to us 5 the square plus MR we don't know it to be found, and OR is 10 the square. Therefore 25 plus MR square is equal to 100. Therefore MR square is equal to 100 minus 25, that is 75. Hence MR is equal to square root of 75, that gives us 5 root 3 centimeters. And how did you get 5 root 3? We have to find for 75 the prime factorization, that is 3 2s are 6 and 15 5 times, 5 5s are and 5 ones, so 5 root 3. Alright, and also because MR is equal to NR, we can say that MR is equal to NR is equal to 5 root 3. And why MR is equal to NR? Because of the theorem of tangent segments. This is a first answer. Let us see the second one, what they are asking for. What is the measure of angle MRO? Let us draw the figure again. And what is the measure of the triangle, the angle MRO? So let us see where is MRO. This is N, and if we join these two, this is a right angle. MRO means, children, we have to find this. How much is this angle MRO? So let us take the triangle MRO. In this triangle MRO, what do we have, children? We have OM is equal to 5 and OR is already given to us as 10. So we can say that OM is equal to half of OR, that is C. If we cross check, 5 is equal to half of 10, that is 5 is equal to 5. That means if OM is equal to half of OR, where OR is the hypotenuse because it is opposite to the right angle, therefore by property of 30, 60, 90 degree, what we can say of triangles, we can say that angle ORM is equal to 30 degrees, or you write it as MRO, both are one and the same, is 30 degrees, children. That is the hypotenuse, half of hypotenuse is OM the side, so opposite to that OM side the angle will be 30 degrees because of the property of 30, 60 and 90. So let us see the third one, children. They are asking us to find MR and the entire angle. So angle MRN is equal to how much? Let us see. Let us take in triangles. Let us say RMO and RNO. What do we have? The first thing is angle OMR is equal to angle ONR, that is each 90, and because of tangent theorem that you have to compulsorily write. And the second thing we have is OM, the side OM is equal to side ON. Why, children? Because of the radii of the same circle. And the third one is hypotenuse OR is equal to hypotenuse OR common side. So give the reason in the right hand side. Hence we can say triangle RMO is congruent to triangle RNO. What is the reason? Hypotenuse side theorem. Alright, children. So hence we can say that angle MRO is equal to, that is angle MRO of this triangle is equal to angle NRO of the second triangle, because of CACT, corresponding angles of congruent triangles, CACT. Therefore we have to find now MRN, children. So let us see MRN. MRN, the big angle, is nothing but the sum of the two small angles, NRO. Already we have one angle as 30 degrees because both the angles are equal to each other. Just now we have proved MRO is equal to NRO. Therefore the full angle MRN is equal to 60 degrees. So hence we have solved this question. Let us see what the third question says of the same exercise 3.1. Again a circle with center O and two tangents meeting each other at an external point R. Join OR. The tangents are MR and NR. So given to us that RM and RN are the tangent segments of the circle. What is the center, children? It is a center O. Alright. Let us join OM and ON. So OM and ON will be the radius of the circle. We have to prove that. What we have to prove is segment OR bisects angle MRN as well as angle MON. What do you mean by this? That is, we have to prove that MRO means MRN is divided into two parts, children, MRO and NRO. So we have to prove that angle MRO is equal to angle NRO. Also, angle MOR is equal to NOR, because these two angles are two parts of the angle MON. So we have to also prove that angle MOR is equal to angle NOR. So let us see the solution. Let us take in triangle, let us take these two triangles, children, OMR and triangle ONR. What do we have in these two triangles? Let us see. The first and foremost thing, these two angles are 90 degree each. OMR angle is equal to ONR because of the tangent theorem, each 90 degree. Okay, and the second thing we have is side OM is equal to side ON. Why? Because both the sides are the radii of the same circle. And the third one is side OR is equal to side OR. Why? Common side, children, you can take it as common side, or even both are the hypotenuse OR, you can say, either say side OR, both are one and the same. Hence, triangle OMR is congruent to triangle ONR by hypotenuse side theorem. So if these two triangles are congruent to each other, then each and every part of both the triangles will be equal to each other, children. So we can say MRO, the angle MRO and the angle NRO will be equal to each other, as well as the other angles MOR and NOR are also equal to each other because of the CACT, congruent angles or congruent triangles, or corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Hence, segment OR bisects MRN as well as MON. Fine, children.